It's that time of the week again for our Friday Extra Today report.
And there really is a lot to do this weekend. Comedian Sinbad comes to Clearwater for the 4th of July weekend. He's fabulous. Tomorrow he takes center stage at Ruth Eckerd Hall at 8 o'clock and 10:30. Tickets start at $34.
Plus, if you have a taste for the fine arts, head to Sarasota's John and Mabel Ringling Museum of Art. It's just beautiful. Starting tomorrow, Graphic Studio at the Ringling will feature artwork produced at the University of South Florida's famed fine art printmaking operation, Graphic Studio, over the past decade. It starts at 10 a.m. Tickets are $15 for adults and free for kids under 12 years old.
And people from around the Bay Area are expected to line the streets of Temple Terrace tomorrow for the Temple Terrace celebration. It's bands, floats, and more. The parade kicks off at 10 in the morning. It will start at Gillette Avenue and Whiteway Drive and end at Temple Terrace Elementary School.
Of course, the 4th wouldn't be the 4th with some high-powered boat racing action. The 4th of July fun is combined with the Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix, which makes for a high-speed good time this weekend in Sarasota. You can head out for all the festivities, including a motorcycle show, some good music, and a bit of fine cuisine. The annual Parade of Boats starts at 7 tonight along Main Street in Sarasota. The 20th annual Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix boat race starts Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Best place to see that, usually Lido Beach.
And the annual Brandon Independence Day Parade starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. It features more than 100 groups, plus loads of floats and bands. It begins at Lumsden Road and ends in the parking lot of Brandon Mall, west of Kings.
Following the Brandon Independence Day Parade, Brandon Blast gets underway. News Channel 8 is one of the sponsors of this year's event. The festivities include carnival rides, ice cream contests, and live entertainment. It starts at 11:30 tomorrow morning at Westfield Shopping Town, Brandon, and ends the day of activities with fireworks. Best of all, it's free. And the 4th annual Anna Maria Island Privateers 4th of July Parade is expected to go off without a hitch. It starts Sunday at 10 a.m. on the southern tip of Anna Maria Island at Coquina Beach and ends at the northern tip of the island at Bayfront Park. It's free to the public. Another freebie. No problem with that. For more to do this weekend, you can log on to TBO.com and click on Things to Do. Or you can pick up the Friday Extra section of the Tampa Tribune today. It'll tell you all the things that are going on. Well, still to come, the anniversary of an act President Lyndon Johnson called a milestone in America's progress toward justice for all its citizens. First, here's a look at last night's winning numbers. Cash 3, 850, Play 4, 3127, and Fantasy 5, 9, 15, 18, 26, and 28. There they are. Now, here's a list of some places you can go to see fireworks displays all across the area this weekend. This is News Channel 8 Today.
Oh, beautiful, our heroes proved in liberating strife. Who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life.
Headline News will return. This is Local Edition.
This is a News Channel 8 update.
Hello, I'm Josh Thomas, and here's a look at Bay Area news and weather. Bucks fans packed Raymond James Stadium for the team's first preseason home game, and the Pewter Pirates did not disappoint. After a somewhat sloppy first half, the Bucks fought their way to a 10-6 victory. And of course, News Channel 8 is the official station of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we were there for each play of the game. Here's Dave Reynolds with highlights of the big game.
The night began with off-road defensive tackle Warren Sapp reduced to the role of spectator because of turf toe. The bad news continued when Brad Johnson was picked off by Kawaki Thomas. That set up a Jaguars field goal to make it 3-0. But Johnson redeemed himself on Tampa Bay's second possession, hooking up with Ricky Dudley on a 32-yard gain to the Jacksonville 13. Unfortunately, Johnson later threw another pick to kill the drive. Now, the defense did their part to keep the game close, as Simeon Rice nearly came up with an interception on this play. But the Bucks did catch a huge break to avoid their third turnover in the first quarter. Keenan McCardell clearly had possession of this pass and took 4 steps before he was hit and coughed up the skin. However, after a challenge by both the Bucks and the Jags, the pass was ruled incomplete.
We had a couple nice drives. We came away with just 3 points. Penalties, turnovers in the red zone obviously kill you.
All in all, it's kind of a mixed bag for the Bucs starters. They did do some things well, but with the mistakes and penalties, well, those are things that will have to be eliminated before the season opener against Philadelphia. Reporting from Raymond James Stadium, Dave Reynolds, News Channel 8 Sports.
And if your case of Bucs fever still needs treatment, our partner TBO.com may be able to satisfy you. Just click on the Bucs homepage to find game summaries, statistics, a fan guide, and a forum where you can share your thoughts with other Bucs fans. Of course, there's no rest for the weary. The Bucs will be taking on the Houston Texans next Thursday at home. Our pregame coverage begins at 7 o'clock. We'll be back with Jennifer Hill's forecast in just a moment.
Your best defense against a hurricane is information. I'm meteorologist Steve Jervy. The 8 on Your Side Storm Team has partnered with the Tampa Tribune and TBO.com to bring you the best online hurricane guide. Now you can follow storms live with interactive tracking. See real-time satellite, print your own tracking maps, get shelter listings and evacuation maps, getting you through the season safely. That's what being on your side is about. The TBO.com online hurricane guide. Go to TBO.com, keyword hurricane.
Some showers around this morning, especially on the western side of our viewing area, right around the beaches and the coast area. 75 the forecast, low at noon, 85 degrees, some showers starting to push inland. Today, our weather really being influenced by what we see here, a red color here and a red color here. Those two coming together last night will bring us somewhat drier air, so our shower chance will be much less today than it was yesterday. So we're starting off at 75 degrees for the forecast low. By the afternoon, those showers in the forecast pushing inland. Our rain chance less today than it was yesterday, but still a good chance for some storms and showers to affect the area. The marine forecast calls for light winds, seas running 2 feet or less. There will be a light chop on inland and by waters. The Gulf temperature right now is sitting in the mid-80s. And here are the tides at St. Petersburg Pier, just 2 today, starting with a low tide at 11:45 a.m. and then a high tide at 7:58 p.m. Here's our 7-day forecast. 89 for a high today. 90s for Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday getting up to 91 degrees as we return to more of an easterly flow, Josh. So for the work week, looks like morning sunshine, then showers and storms in the afternoon.
We'll take it. Thank you very much, Jennifer. And that is a look at Bay Area news and weather. I'm Josh Thomas. Join us again next hour. Now back to CNN Headline News.